VGC here. Today I'm gonna commentating on the battle between Indonesia and Taiwan friendly match, which is hosted by pkmn-id during last August. So right now the battle, this comes to the fourth battle between White and Michael, where White is from Taiwan and Michael is from Indonesia. So White team consists of Tyranitar, Ludicolo, Garchomp, and Politoed, while Michael is using the forever meta Pokemon, which is Talonflame, Aegislash, Rotom, and Kangaskhan. So we'll see an interesting match here with the Tyranitar and Politoed from White, and also the meta Pokemon from Michael, which is as you can see, Talonflame and Kangaskhan are everywhere in VGC 14. So let's get on to the battle. And you can see my face there. So again, I want to remind this is the fourth battle of the Indonesia versus Taiwan friendly match. So we see a Ludicolo and Tyranitar comes out from White's team, and Rotom and Kangaskhan from Michael's team. So we see he switches his Tyranitar, White's Tyranitar, into a Politoed. With result ability, he calls out the rain, she calls out the rain. And we see, and also he double switch, taking back his Ludicolo and switch for the Garchomp directly. So we see a fake out from Kangaskhan onto the Garchomp with that rock scan ability. Yes, rock scan ability with it, and also the Rocky Helmet from Garchomp. We see always comes out onto the Tyranitar slot, which is right now the Politoed slot. And Michael decided to withdraw his Kangaskhan without Mega Evolving, going for the Aegislash. And we see a Protect from Garchomp and a Hydro Pump from Rotom, but to the protected Garchomp. And we see an Encore from Politoed, a quite common move for Politoed there. So right now Rotom is locked onto the Hydro Pump. But with that rain is going on, I think that it still has enough power, still very much power. We see Scald onto the Aegislash, and gets that burn onto the Aegislash. We shall see if it's a physical or a special set of Aegislash. We see Shadow Ball comes out onto the Politoed, damaging it, but Politoed heals it right after that attack using its Citrus Berry. So the burn chip damage onto both Pokemon, onto the Politoed and onto the Aegislash. And right now he uses that King Shield to the Aegislash uses its King Shield, going for the Shield form, and a Hydro Pump from Ludicolo onto the Rotom. Not very effective, but deals quite some damage. And a Hydro Pump onto the Ludicolo, getting that damage. And another Encore from Ludicolo to the Aegislash. So right now Aegislash is only locked onto the King Shield. So we shall see if he switches his Aegislash on next turn or decided to use another King Shield. So right now Politoed is in the red bar health. And Michael's decided not to switch his Aegislash, going for that another King Shield. Giga Drain onto the Rotom, does not get the kill onto the Rotom, kills itself using the Citrus Berry, goes to the yellow bar health. We see a Hydro Pump onto the Politoed, probably gets the KO, and yes, it gets the KO. So right now Michael is leading with a score of 4-3. And right now the rain stops. So Ludicolo, which is probably a Swift with the Swift Sim ability, is not the gets the bonus 2x speed. And also Rotom's Encore ended in this turn. We see the Garchomp comes out again, and he switches his Aegislash onto Talonflame. Yes, it's a Talonflame, but Rotom uses Protect. Probably doesn't want to get that Giga Drain from Ludicolo. But we see the Dragon Claw from Garchomp onto the Talonflame, and also a Hydro Pump onto the Talonflame. A very great prediction there, a very great gameplay from White. We see the Kangaskhan return. Kangaskhan return. Right now he decides to Mega Evolve. He thought this is the right turn, and we see Garchomp uses its Dragon Claw onto the Kangaskhan, and a return from Kangaskhan onto the Ludicolo, and it gets the KO onto the Ludicolo. So right now Michael's back on the game with 3-2. And Will-O-Wisp gets hit onto it, connects onto the Garchomp, halves its damage, and also dealing the chip burn damage. So right now Tyranitar comes out, and also the Tyranitar has the Unnerve ability, and Tyranitar probably is caught Tyranitar going for the Dark Pulse onto the Kangaskhan and gets the kill. Also a Dragon Claw to the Rotom, does not get the kill, still survives with sliver of health, going for the Will-O-Wisp onto the Tyranitar. So right now both of White's Pokemon is now burned, but the score remains 2-2 for White and also Michael. A very close game here. And we see a Protect comes out onto the Rotom, Michael's Rotom, and Aegislash also decided to use a King Shield. Doesn't want to get that Dark Pulse damage maybe from that Tyranitar, but a Dragon Claw onto the Rotom also protected. Decides to heal itself with the leftovers, but we do see the burn chip damage will come out later. Yes, and it's right now it's in the yellow health bar for Aegislash. Goes for the Dark Pulse and gets the hit and gets the kill onto the Aegislash. Goodbye Aegislash, and we see Dragon Claw onto the Rotom and also gets the kill. So the game goes to White. So right now this is the second game of the best of 3 match, which won by White. So for the analysis, I think White's most critical moment is when he decided to use Encore on the King Shield Aegislash. Because when he used that Encore, it locks the Aegislash into the using King Shield, and Michael is forced to switch his Pokemon into one of his Pokemon in the back, and he decided to bring on his Talonflame. That's where White decided not to kill on the Rotom, but decided on to kill the other one Pokemon which is at the back, which is a Talonflame. Where the Talonflame is actually quite threatening the Ludicolo itself, and also it will give some good damage with that Gale Wings and Brave Bird priority to the Garchomp. So I think that's all for today. The game again is won by White by the score of 2-0. Thank you again for watching this commentating video, and thank you again for wasting your time watching my videos. See you on my next battle, which is the 5th battle of the Pokemon friendly between Indonesia and Taiwan, which is held last August. Thank you again. See ya.